Shime and I, we've kind of been going back and forth a little bit on this as far as the rebuild process with the Bruins. Now that they've kind of unloaded everything, they're on this whole rebuild. He thinks that it'll be maybe a year or two. I just think that they don't have a lot of talent other than really Pasternak, and might take a lot longer than that because I feel like rebuilding hockey is a lot different than other sports. How long do you think before this team is back to actually being a real contender?
It's a great question, Wiggy, and I'm sure that they're trying to figure it out themselves. But there won't be a rebuild without a rebuild at center, and whether Middlestad is going to be a second line center, can live up to his potential, will be interesting. If they could have filled that hole with this guy, then they need to find somebody else through their multiple draft picks now. But I think it's a longer process than a year or two. I think it's a much longer process. So they do have 3 or 4 bona fide, legitimate stars, corner pieces that they can lean on, but it's 20 guys on a hockey team, and they've got some guys at the back end that should be okay, but it's the core players. And until the core pieces are filled with not adequate, really good players, then they won't be very good. And I think they have a ways to go. They're going to have to be lucky and good in the draft, or maybe lucky in free agency to get it done. But I'd say it's 3 years.